slave owners. It seems that what they mean by respect for the value of each human being is a patronizing disdain for students' maturity, their capacity to be challenged in their deepest held beliefs, and ability to defend those beliefs respectfully against formidable opposition. At the heart of human dignity is respect not only for the views that some might find offensive, but also respect for the potentially offended parties and faith in their capacity to handle ideas they find distasteful with maturity and to respond with intelligence and grace. Marywood's core values go on to extol diversity in the context of vibrant community, but it can hardly be called diversity if only views deemed inoffensive by the powers that be are allowed free expression. And it can hardly be called a vibrant community when the university leaders refuse to protect to the utmost the ability of their students to argue and debate, to express their own deepest convictions on pertinent topics of the day, and to hear rebuttals to those convictions. The issue with the Muhammad cartoons here at Marywood demonstrates just this problem. Professor Fagel was told not to display the infamous Muhammad bomb and turban cartoon on his office door because it was thought it might offend one of the Muslim students in his department. The Wood Word was hindered from covering the incident, which demonstrates Fire's oft-proved axiom that administrators cannot and often will not defend in public what they do in private. The Wood Word was also hindered from reporting the worldwide controversy regarding the Muhammad cartoons for fear of offending Muslims. This is a condescending view of Muslim students on the part of the Marywood administration. It insinuates that they are unable to handle having their faith at the center of a controversy and unable to adeptly defend their own beliefs against both campus critics and the radicals in their own ranks. And in addition, this censorship robs both Muslim students and Marywood students at large of the opportunity to discuss a worldwide controversy and debate its implications. In addition, this is a violation of Marywood's own policies regarding free speech. Chapter 2.8 of the Faculty Manual quotes from the 1940 Statement of Principles on Academic Freedom and Tenure of the American Association of University Professors, guaranteeing that teachers are entitled to the full freedom in research and in publication of results, and that as citizens, members of the learned profession, and officers of an educational institution, professors should be free from institutional censorship or discipline. Section 2.8.4 of the Faculty Handbook goes on to say that the teacher is not only a purveyor of facts, but also a stimulator of insights and interpretations in the inquiring mind, and that the faculty member is expected to contribute to the general development and improvement of the university and its mission in liberal and professional education. Marywood's joint statements on rights and freedoms, adopted from the National Association of Student Personnel Administrators' 1992 Statement on Student Rights and Freedoms, contains an even more robust dedication to free expression. Academic institutions exist for the transmission of knowledge, the pursuit of truth, the development of students, and the general well-being of society. Free inquiry and free expression are indispensable to the attainment of these goals. As members of the academic community, students are encouraged to develop the capacity for critical judgment and to engage in a sustained independent search for truth. Freedom to teach and freedom to learn are inseparable facets of academic freedom. The freedom to learn depends upon appropriate opportunities in the classroom, on the campus, and in the larger community. Students should exercise their freedom with responsibility, the responsibility to secure and to respect general conditions conducive to the freedom to learn is shared by all members of the academic community. Marywood likewise purports to respect freedom of the press for the Wood Word. Marywood's guidelines for obscene and libelous materials state that the Wood Word staff pursues the truth and tries to present a reasonable and fair picture of the university and the world. The guidelines state the Wood Word's content will be subject to editorial oversight only if it is libelous, obscene, or contradictory to the Roman Catholic Church's official teaching. Marywood thus repeatedly affirms its commitment to academic freedom, free expression, and a free press. Yet it forced Fagel to remove a political cartoon from his office door and pulled an article about a controversy facing the campus and the wider world. It was surely this inconsistently that prompted Fagel to question Marywood about the state of free speech on its campus. The university's reaction to last year's Muhammad cartoon controversy who revealed which principles they hold dear. While Marywood, as a Catholic university, has every right to uphold its Catholic character, its acts of arbitrary and censorship, coupled with a disregard for students' and professors' free speech, undermine its commitments to free expression and create a chilling atmosphere on campus. Marywood is free to engage in arbitrary censorship, but it must prepare incoming students for this treatment and make them aware that their freedom of expression and freedom of conscience are not protected. But it cannot promise free speech and then deliver repression. Marywood takes very seriously its values as a Catholic institution, but it also takes seriously its role as an educational institution and as a leader in academic excellence. These mandates are not at odds. Respecting free speech is at the heart of respecting human dignity. That a university refuses to honor free speech demonstrates that it does not believe its own rhetoric about freedom, about responsibility, about diversity, and about a vibrant community. If it did, it would respect the diversity of opinions held by various members of the campus community and establish its campus as a mansion house of liberty, where the golden rule of free speech reigns supreme. It may be required that change begins at the bottom. I hope that students and faculty at Marywood will join FIRE's Campus Freedom Network and work to advance the cause of liberty on their campus. That's the end of my official remarks. I can now take questions.